Human kindness is an expression of how we care for our patients, visitors, and staff. It involves hundreds of individual touchpoint interactions that define the experience, starting with when you first drive or walk onto a Dignity Health campus. We wanted that experience to be just as great at night as it is during the daytime, and chose Acuity as our partner in that effort.
When we design healthcare facilities, we're always putting ourselves in the shoes of certainly the caregivers and the staff, but also the patient. There are so many different moments of truth where they're interacting with the lighting, and every single experience matters. Dignity Health was interested in an exterior lighting retrofit project for 38 of their hospitals in California, Nevada, and Arizona.
They wanted to upgrade the aesthetics, the energy efficiency, and the performance of their lighting, the exterior lighting.
Acuity Brands supported that effort by providing lighting fixtures for that exterior retrofit. St. Mary's Hospital in Long Beach, California is one of the projects that we're most proud of within this overall scope.
Hey, it's brighter, it looks nicer. Visitors that have come around say, hey, you guys really lit up the area.
By providing more even, more consistent lighting, it dramatically improved the feeling of safety because your eye is able to perceive so much more.
It feels great coming to work and not have to worry. There's going to be a dark area somewhere.
The lighting situation at older urban hospitals typically is a little bit of a challenge, and the lighting projects have just totally transformed that. More even, better color rendition. It's been a great thing.
From the maintenance standpoint, they have virtually no maintenance for the next 10 years as part of this program.
The oldest part of the hospital is 1930s, and as the years went by, they did add the much larger halogen bulbs, which consumed a lot of energy and non-efficient. So we didn't get a lot of lighting through them. It was dark in a lot of areas. Constantly we're burning out. Overheating. It would actually melt some of the holders. To save some of our energy, they installed motion sensor lights. When no one's walking through the light, it actually dims down. And when someone walks through it, it brightens up to show the person the pathway. We haven't had one issue. LEDs should be around for a long time.
We believe that as we design better spaces for these for people that work and live in them, we shouldn't take too much from the planet. When we look at exterior retrofits, we think about how much energy, how much electricity we're saving by reducing the consumption of the lighting. When we reduce the amount of electricity that we use, we reduce greenhouse gases into the environment, which is a really, really important goal. It's a goal that Dignity has as well, reducing their GHG emissions. What does that mean in practical terms? It means that it's the equivalent of us taking cars off the road, or planting trees, or powering people's homes for a year. And when we put it in everyday terms that we all can relate to, I think it makes the impact of what they've done even more staggering and even more incredible.
I think it was a total success. I think there was no downside to it of any kind. Dignity's standpoint, they can point to this as an example of their look to the future and the willingness to invest in things that are good for the environment, good for their customers. Of course, Acuity Brands, who has an exceptional product, and that's really the core of what we're talking about here. Without that product, we wouldn't have a project.
We certainly got the energy and environmental benefit. You realize the human benefits, both from a staff perspective, and then also people in the community believing that the facility looked better, looked safer. Whether you call it triple bottom line or whether you call it awesome, I think it's certainly successful all the way around.